So this is my G35. So if you guys don't already know, I'm actually the guy behind Hyperbiker on YouTube. If you haven't already, click subscribe. Try to make this as much of an engaging community as we can. You're gonna see a lot of motorcycle content, you're gonna see a lot of car content, and probably a lot of silly little adventures from my Snapchat stories, like this one over here. Cheers the Borlos. Cheers the Borlos! Cheers the Borlos! You're probably wondering, when the hell did I get this G35? I thought it was all about motorcycles and stuff. Well, I thought so too! The story behind this car goes back to May of 2019. The car season just begun. A bunch of friends and I decided to get into our cars and drive over to the first CSCS opener event, which was about 3.5 hours away. And at that time, I had a 2.0 liter base model Nissan Sentra with 6-speed manual transmission and a Skunk 2 Performance shift knob. And as I'm driving this thing, 5 minutes away from the racetrack, fucking thing threw a rod bearing. Holy fuck. She's gonna blow, boys and girls! So shortly after, I realized I was kind of in a hole. I needed a car to get me around from point A to point B, and I was kind of stranded in the middle of Toronto. Coming back to no car was kind of a shit show. A close friend of mine at the time was telling me, you know, he'd love to see me build a car, and he'd love to see me start with something with a good foundation on it. He was quite happy to see that I picked this thing up. He really wanted me to go far with it, and unfortunately he passed away in October 2019. I really want a project car, and he said go for it. I really want to build something. He said go for it. He supported me so much behind wanting to build something and getting something on the track. I never stood down from that idea, and what better time to do it than now. I really hope he's watching overhead, because I'm sure he'd be very impressed, but a lot of shit has been done to this G35, and there's still so much more to be coming. So why? Oh yeah. I have no idea how to go about this. What do I tell him? This is a car that I love. This is a car that Henry loved. I bought this car, it was with intentions of building it. Now you're probably wondering, okay, so you got the car. What are you gonna be doing with it? My best friend encouraged me to not only buy this car, but to go full out with it. So I went full send, and I bought a bunch of parts on it. I just cannot wait to start it up in the spring. I compiled a list of parts to put onto this car. And a lot of those parts are still not here, but half of them are installed on the car. I don't really know what I have in mind in terms of what I'm gonna be doing with it, but I just wanted a car to have loads of potential on any track, in any purpose. I wanted to have a car that'd be fun to go sideways in or full throttle, and I wanted a car that when you look at, you're not afraid to break your neck a few times for it, even if it means you go to the emergency room for it.
Bruh.
Man, I can't stop looking at it. So go ahead and give you the list. So where do I start? I picked up some 19-inch raised forged rims. I also went ahead and got out the rear end, 3-inch admin tuning intake, 75mm Concept Z Performance throttle body kit, the 5/16 inch C1 Motorsports plenum spacer, MREV 2 lower plenum, but I went ahead and ported it out The upper plenum's ported as well, and the lower intake manifold is ported as well. I got a Motordyne isothermal aramid lower intake manifold gasket. I also got long tube ISR Performance headers with a ISR Performance Y pipe. God damn it! That was my eye.
Yeah, start over.
I gotta start over.
Ah.
It's a long fucking list.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
We got ourselves a catch can setup. We got ourselves a Grassroots Performance oil cooler kit. Also got a custom catback exhaust. It's got the Magnaflow resonator and a Vibrant Performance muffler with a 2.5-inch custom pipe. A Contacreast Performance lower oil pan setup. It's aluminum, it's finned, it's got baffles in it, and it's larger capacity, so that's a big deal. What else am I missing? Let me just take a look real quick. Give me a second.
2 hours later.
Oh yeah! My Mishimoto Race Rad, my Mishimoto Racing Thermostat, my Mishimoto silicone lines. I also got a Z1 Motorsports crankcase ventilation hose. Also looking to get the one-piece drive shaft. Okay, I think that's it. Really what's going to be coming up in the near future is I'm going to get Monsef from Avenue Tuning to do my remote tune. We're going to get the Osiris license. We're going to get a tune set up. We're going to go to a nearby dyno. We're going to get it all set up as well. There's lots more coming, and I just cannot wait to get this thing running. The interior is going to get a whole redone too. We're going to get some Corbeau seats. We're going to get an NRG steering wheel. We have a short shifter installed from AMS Motorsports over in Mississauga, Ontario. Wicked. Also a Dula weighted shift knob. There's probably a few more things that I completely forgot to mention, but regardless, this G35 is coming to life. I'm very excited to share you guys the excitement that's about to come in 2020. It's gonna be an insane year. I'm gonna be taking this car to a track a few times in the year, so I'm really excited for that. Get some seat time for sure. Other than that, this has been a crazy project so far. Woo! Dude, can you believe how much money's been spent on this car? My parents got so fucking pissed at me the other night. Why do you spend so much money on your car? They're always disappointed in me. This car is going to be an exhilarating experience. I just cannot wait to have not only seat time on the tracks, but just have a lot of amazing friends of mine be able to experience this car with me, taking it for a spin on the highway or taking it for a spin down the country roads. There's gonna be a lot coming up this year, and I just cannot wait to share that experience, not only with my friends, but with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. This has been a quick progress report about what I've been up to, my project that I've partaken on, and yeah, just life. It's been great. So thanks, guys. We'll see you later. Can I go take a piss now?